Well, the backstretch of the high school football season is here. Shane right here with Yanni Caracas for week 7 of the high school football season, where time is running out for teams to make that playoff push.
We've reached October, so just 1 month left in the regular season. Several districts are up for grabs, and there are a number of teams that are starting to separate themselves as playoff contenders.
That's right. Our game of the week featuring 2 teams heading in the right direction, both 4-1. Boca paying a visit to Royal Palm Beach, who suffered their first loss of the season last week after 4 games of not even being scored on.
A low-scoring affair last year and a 9-7 victory for Boca. Sam Curry, the Wildcats coach, telling us today he expected more points, and he wasn't joking, at least for his team. This is the opening kickoff. Demetrius Roll takes it, breaks a tackle, breaks through the second level, and he turns on the Jets. Gone to the end zone before folks had their popcorn ready. Wildcats offense on point all night. Max Greiner over the middle to Raul Brown. What can Brown do for you, Shane? Easy touchdown, 12-0 home team. Boca does get one back moments later. Mason Chapman at quarterback showing off the arm. Jaron Miller beats his man. Beautiful touchdown hookup. 2-point conversion good, so suddenly it's 12-8. That's the end of the Bobcats scoring for the night. All Royal Palm Beach. Grinder to James Smith for another score, and they win 47-8, improving to 5-1 on the year.
All right, a couple programs that are struggling this season so far. Just 1 win each. Palm Beach Central at Palm Beach Gardens. Central up 21-7 at the half. Opening kickoff of the second half. Travis Jackson already with 1 kickoff return for a touchdown. Jackson showing the Gators who's bad. Takes a second return for a touchdown, 28-7. The Gardens were looking to respond here. They're backed up on 4th down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Elijah Adolphi eventually gets to him, and here comes Tyler Alexander, offers from Maryland and Kentucky, among others. The Broncos take over. Joseph Thomas making his way through the Gardens defense for the first down and more inside the 10-yard line. And a few plays later, Chas Rounston would keep it, and he would score. Central cruises to the win tonight, 48-14. An up-and-down season for Wellington so far, trying to avoid a 3rd straight loss, hosting Garcia coming off their win over Boynton Beach.
Garcia quickly putting together a competitive program now in just their 3rd year of existence. The Bulldogs with 8 wins last year, already 4 this year. Now the Garcia offense averaging over 30 points per game this season, one of the best in our area, but a low-scoring affair in this one. 10-6 at the break, Bulldogs. 3rd quarter, Garcia's defense keeping it that way. John George's big tackle at the line of scrimmage. Garcia's offense going to work. Caleb Butler finds his man Vincent Lewis. That moves the chains, but that drive would stall. Wellington swarming to the ball on defense. Philip Ione with the nice tackle here. Garcia wins 20-12. They're now 5-2 on the year.
Looking good. Kings Academy looking for their 3rd straight win, hosting Somerset Prep. No score in the first. Somerset Prep backed up. The Kings defense looking to make a play, and they do. The receiver is stripped, and Fletcher Hodges is there for the scoop, and he's there for the score. Kings up 7-0, and there's a lot more to come later in the first. Kings on the 2-yard line. A little trickery here. They fake the high snap, and Hudson Champion takes a direct snap over the goal line for the touchdown. It's 14-0. Second quarter before the half, DJ Benaby going to hook up with Jacob Tome, who makes a sliding catch right there in the end zone for another Kings touchdown, and the route is on. London Jans Van Rensburg. What a name and what a pass. A beautiful one to Jacob Gertztel, wide open for 6 more. Kings Academy blows out Somerset 50-7. All right, Olympic Heights with 3 wins so far this season after an 0-10 start last year.
Taking on Park Vista. Check out this play from the Cobras. Caleb Smith looking end zone to Justice Jones, and he mosses the defender. What a touchdown grab. That extends the lead to 42-6. Park Vista keeps it moving. Taj Muhammad at quarterback. Snap gets away from him, but he adjusts and finds Devin Thrift, who holds it down between a couple defenders. This one, all Park Vista. They cruise 43-6.
Palm Beach Lakes making that 10-mile trip north, straight up Military Trail to Dwyer. No score first quarter. Dwyer is driving. Robert Green III rolls out, spots a man down the field, and watch this catch here by Declan Kelly. Goes up and grabs it inbounds, but hold on. Flag on the play. The dreaded holding call on offense. No touchdown. they'd have another shot at it second quarter. This time, Green III showing off that arm deep down the field, but the pass picked off by Rory Butler. The Ram defense making a play. Dwyer back on offense again and one more time. But again, the Lakes defense comes up with the play. They strip Green III, recover the fumble. Turnovers, a story for Dwyer. Lakes would make them pay this time around. Julian Ayala drops back across the middle to Ryan Ferdinand, gets behind the defense for a Palm Beach Lakes touchdown, and the Rams would get the win tonight, 20-0.
American Heritage Delray coming off their first loss of the season, hoping to get back on track at Somerset Canyons. Nice play call here from the Cougars. Mason Hall drops it off to Devontae Oliver. Oliver on a mission for the end zone, puts his head down, breaks tackles for the score. That makes it 6-7, 6-7, Shane. But American Heritage wins a close one, 16-13.
All right, coming up after the break, we're going to head out to the Treasure Coast. Atlantic tries to stay undefeated, and Legacy tries to pull off an upset against Fort Pierce Central. All that and more, plus our play of the week when Football Friday returns.
All right, welcome back, Atlantic and Treasure Coast. The Eagles winning all 4 times against the Titans, keeping the Eagles offense at bay, though. Here, Andre Elwell with a big tackle for the loss. Atlantic gets it going. Pedro Martinez to the end zone. That's James Jones on the diving, receiving catch for a touchdown. Then on the 2-point try, Martinez to Justin Barrera, making it look easy. Moments later, Eagles pinned back at their own end. Ball batted and intercepted by the big man, Austin Arthur, but that's TC's lone score of the game as Atlantic wins 30-8.
The newest high school in our area, Legacy in Port St. Lucie, hosting Fort Pierce Central, who battled Vero last week. They're having a good season. No score second quarter until Drew LaPlante. Nice pass here to a wide open Trey Flowers. Easy pitch and catch for the Central touchdown to get things going. LaPlante just getting warmed up. Look at this beauty deep down the field. That's not Randy Moss. Ooh. That's A.J. Hill going up to get it. Touchdown Central. Cobra's looking for more. Kyron Pratt takes the handoff, stiff arms his way into the end zone. Things getting out of hand for Legacy. Central getting it done on both sides. of the ball. Vaughn Adams comes up with the pick and comes up with the 6. Returns it for the touchdown. Central takes care of business, 49-14.
Number 1, Vero Beach getting a visit from Booker T. Washington, making the trip up from the 305. First quarter, E.J. White with the touch shovel pass to Trey Woods, who turns on the jet. 17-yard touchdown reception. The Indians stay undefeated and win this one easily, 42-13.
All right, this week's community champion coming from Pahokee High School in their game against Lake Worth. This week's champion, Brian Crawford, volunteers not only at his daughter's volleyball games, but at any school event. Helps out with the concession stand, providing music and entertainment, supervision. They say they can always depend on him. Pahokee gets the win in this game, 26-0. Our play of the week coming from Palm Beach Central's Travis Jackson, taking an opening kickoff in the second half. Back for 6. He had not 1 but 2 kick returns for a touchdown as Palm Beach Central goes on to get this one 48-14.
All right, to the scoreboard, St. John Paul II coming short at North Broward, 27-24. West Boca all over Western, 35-0. Number 4, Jupiter stays undefeated, blows out Suncoast 53-0. Masters Academy falls on the road to Central Florida Christian, 47-14.
Benjamin goes on the road and gets a 21-7 win over Seminole Ridge. Oxbridge gets the first win of the season, 56-7 over NSU. Fort Pierce Central pitches a shutout, beats Port St. Lucie 40-0. John Carroll on top of Holy Trinity, 42-24. Martin County lights up the scoreboard. They win. Clewiston loses. That's all for tonight. We'll see you next week for Week 8.